welcome to this reading. I want to start with a little disclaimer today, really quick before we get started. If you hear my fan or any outside noises, it is very hot right now, so we're doing what we can. And then I also wanted to say, just in case you are interested, I do offer personal readings at the link in my description. I'll leave all those links below to, everything, social media, personal readings. I also do intuition coaching. So if you're interested, check out the link below. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into these messages. I was told by Spirit to only use oracle cards today. I don't think I've ever done this before. I don't know, I could have. My memories not the best sometimes. But yeah, I just felt like I just heard just use oracle cards. So we are doing that. I'm using Rebecca Campbell's oracle cards because they are just my favorite. Yeah, so let's see what Spirit wants you to hear right now. There's not really any theme to this, as usual. I always say that. There's not any theme this time, but there's never a theme. I mean, there is. There are themes sometimes, and I do like to do themed readings, but I do my readings so spur of the moment just because my schedule is a little hectic, and when I have the energy and I feel tapped in, that's when I usually do my readings. I do hope to do more pick a card, themed readings in the future. Actually, not hope. I will be doing that. I just, yeah, life. Life has to get out of the way a little bit first. Oop, I'm feeling these two cards. Thank you for listening to me yap, by the way. Let's see what these are. Fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites and extremes of life. Very interesting card. Oh, there's a bunch of hands. Wait, no, people are diving. Oh, I thought it was hands. People are diving into the water and then coming out this way. Oh, and there's a bunch of people around here. I don't think I've ever looked this deeply into this card. That happened in the last reading that I recorded too. Ooh, the pyramids. Wow. Okay. Very powerful card. Star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom, and look a little deeper. I'm just taking this card in again. I'm kind of looking at all of the Egyptian. I'm assuming these are all gods, deities. I don't know a lot about Egyptian mythology. I don't like the term mythology because unless it's I don't know how to explain it. When it comes to religious beliefs and traditions, honoring the Egyptian gods and goddesses, or with Norse mythology or Celtic mythology, I'm going to keep this short because this isn't what the reading's about, but I just feel like I have to say it because I always say mythology. I just don't like the idea of calling other religions or traditions mythology, just because it kind of creates this idea that anything that isn't Christianity or that's anything that's not within that religion is myth or not real or whatever. Yeah. So that said, that's why I always say mythology in quotations. But anyway, tapping back into the reading, I do want to pull a few more cards before I get into it. But right away, I'm feeling I think that I took a lot of time just kind of thinking and looking and processing, and I feel like maybe that's something that is needed for you right now. Dance with life. Do something to change your energy. Inner temple. Yeah. Yep. Inner temple devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. there's a need to go deeper within yourself right now. When is there not? I know it can be. Like, before you click off this reading, just in case you're thinking like, oh, I've heard this all before, I've connected with myself, whatever. Or you could totally not be thinking that and I'm just projecting. But like, we're gonna get into real stuff. I mean, not that this isn't real, but like, you know, like grounded stuff. But right away, like, I feel this with this group. I feel like there's resentment or resistance. And I don't know what I don't know, like, because this doesn't feel like it's an internal energy. It feels external. It feels like this is coming from either you guys or like just the energy around you. Like, it's like there's some pushback or defensiveness, or like, I'm hearing, I already tried that. I'm not saying that that's like you, like, I'm not trying to be rude. Like, I don't know. I just feel this like defensiveness. We're going to try to figure out where that energy is coming from. I mean, if it is you and you already know, like, then you already know, but let's see what we can find here. We have trust the seasons, embracing change, cycles of life, transition and growth. Isn't that, I mean, like, we've got do something to change your energy. I thought we had more about change in here, but maybe not. Maybe surrender and extremes of life. Yeah, I don't know. There's definitely, I'm gonna put this over here, see if that fits. Barely. There's definitely a need to change your energy, to transition, to embrace change, to flow. Sophia, divine plan, wisdom, intelligence. Didn't we have wisdom? Lost wisdom. Intelligence within. Tune into the portal. Like, hello? I don't know. If you are someone who resonates with that feeling resistance and being like, I already did that. I don't need to go into, like, look deeper within myself. Like, I've been doing that and I'm tired of it. Girl, or whoever, I say girl for everyone. Girl, I feel you. I really feel you. Like, it's exhausting. Like, always having to go within, but there's definitely something here, like, okay, and I think it has to do, I'm gonna pull this card back up. I think it has to do with destiny. There's some divine plan. There's something that is trying to happen, but it cannot happen until you know yourself a little better. And there's wisdom. There's something about wisdom. I'm hearing therapy. Again, I'm feeling like I don't know where this energy is coming from. This feeling of like, I already tried therapy. It didn't work. Like, this, something about the energy in this group is like, you might feel like, you might resonate with feeling like you are, I'm hearing at wit's end. You feel like you are just like at the end of the rope. Like, I've tried everything. I don't want to do it anymore. Like, I don't want to, like, I want to just chill. I want to just like not have to do all of the inner work. And like, if that's you, I totally feel you. There might be a need to change like your, like the way that you're approaching your inner work, or maybe just the way that you're approaching something materially in life or logistically. But there's definitely a need to change something. Yeah, like growth, embracing change. There's something that needs to shift, that you need to shift. It could be a way of thinking. It could be moving. It could be moving. It could be moving away from something. It could be, but there's also a need to surrender. It's like this balance of like taking action, and which I kind of talked about this in the last reading that I recorded. I'm not sure if it'll go up before or after this, but like there's just this feeling of like some things need to change and some things you just need to like go deeper. And I don't think that this is thinking more. I think this is feeling more. There's more that needs to be sorted out through how you feel. Like start with feeling first and then move into like, okay, I feel this. Yeah, I'm seeing it as like steps. Okay, I feel this way. And then you think, okay, what do I need to do about this? Like, what are the actionable steps? I don't know. I just like tasted something and like saw a food, but it went by so fast that I couldn't really pick it up, but I think it was something barbecued. It was something like on a grill. Not sure what that means. Maybe that's a sign for you. Maybe you're grilling right now while you're watching this. You got the love. Oh no, I don't know what that word is. Hadarian? That sounded so weird. I could be totally off. Hadarian energy? I'm assuming that might be a star seed. I don't know. I've never heard of that. Codependency and boundaries. I feel like I'm hearing people, again, like I'm picking up on so many other people right now. And like someone laughing at me for not knowing whatever that is, whatever that word is. I don't know. Boundaries, codependency. Water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. This message is very similar to the last one that I recorded. I feel like, except this one is a lot more, I feel like spiritual rather than like life advice. The void, stop, embrace winter, cosmic womb. Yeah, see, this is kind of what I was feeling, but I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say it because I felt like people would be resistant to it or defensive about it. But like there's a need to like just allow yourself to feel, to be in this winter. And this message again is very, maybe there's like a collective energy going on, because this feels very similar to the last reading that I did. But again, without like, this feels a lot more like in the spiritual realm, in the like spiritual self-help, healing, mindfulness. Like this feels like this is in another realm of reality for you guys. I feel like you guys are like, yes, trying to find a balance between spirituality and I'm thinking of that Moonology card, the Pisces one that says balance spirituality and practicality. I feel like you guys are trying to find that balance. You might also be, okay, this is for a group of people who is either very early on in their spiritual journey or at like this point where you've been in your spiritual journey for so long that you're like ready to let go of all those spiritual fluff, or you already have let go of the spiritual fluff. And like, I don't think that there's an in-between. Like this does not feel like anyone who is in between, like just kind of like in like a middle ground or like a middle area of their spiritual journey. There's a need to embrace like stillness and trust that right now, like in the last reading, I keep referencing it. If you feel called to another video or to watch another reading, I would maybe go to that one, especially if you're looking for more practical action. I'll try to, that one's probably going to go up before this one, so, but I'll try to link that in the description or in like a little card, either up here or up here. I don't know which side it's going to pop up on. Because you might be interested in that one. It goes into a lot more of the like practical stuff, like the material, earthly stuff. But this is like, God, I feel the need to take a breath. Like there's so much energy here. And I'm like trying to translate it, but it just keeps hitting me. Like it just keeps like smacking me in the face. I feel like this is a very aggressive spiritual energy. This, like back to what I was saying, this group of people who are watching this if you watched the last video that I posted, or the last reading, it was all about kind of balancing action with waiting for the universe to kind of step in and bring your manifestations and whatever. But this group really feels like the waiting. You're more on that waiting side. You're more in a winter, like there isn't really much you can do right now, and I don't want you to lose hope. I'm gonna pull some cards for like to kind of help give you some hope and like what to do during this process, because I feel like you guys are really wanting to do something or move or take action, or maybe you're not. Maybe you're totally just like, I am done, I just want to rest. But if you are feeling like you want to take action and move forward, unfortunately you are in a winter period, but I'm going to get some kind of like steps to kind of like keep you slowly moving. I'll ask your guides and pull some cards on that. These cards did fall out earlier, so I do, oh my goodness, what a mess. So I did want to get into these first. Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. Soul family, call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Okay, so one action step I think that you could take, even though I didn't really ask that, but I feel like one thing is like rely on someone or multiple people if you can. If you have people in your life, ask them for some support, some help. Maybe this is just like with cleaning your home. Maybe this is like scheduling things for you. Maybe this is literally just, hey, can I come over so we can just like chat? Like, I need some support right now. Call in your people. And then, yeah, this just kind of supports Akasha. Your guidance is divinely guided. This just kind of supports that. Didn't we have wisdom earlier? Is that this reading? I think it was, yeah. Because Akasha, the Akashic Records is like divine wisdom. It's like a record of everything. It's like knowledge, and it's just this realm of like the library of the past, present, and the future, and everything that ever existed ever. And so like I feel like, okay, the action step right now is to learn. You need to tap into wisdom. You need to tap into I'm hearing ancient wisdom. That's very interesting. Like you might need to like do things the old-fashioned way. Go to a library, go to a bookstore, a Barnes and Noble. I'm from Portland, the Portland metro area. So if you're near Powell's, go to Powell's. Yeah, you might need to tap into some ancient wisdom. This can also be through meditation. But I really feel like learn something, take a course, go to school, have a friend teach you something that they know. I don't know. There's just something about needing to learn something here. And that could be the action that you need to take right now, because no matter what, as you learn things, as you kind of tap into wisdom and, you know, you learn a new skill, or you learn just anything new, it's going to kind of send you in a direction most of the time. Like that's like a great way to rest while also taking action. Like you can just get cozy, sit at your computer and like listen to a course, like I don't know, watch YouTube videos on a subject, watch a documentary. Like there's, you know, some that's going to lead you towards something. You're going to find something useful by learning something. So that's how you can kind of find this balance between like taking action and slowing down and resting. My camera's also about to die, so I feel like that's the universe. I feel like this message was so all over the place and very short, but I feel like, you know, we're coming on to the end of this message. I don't feel like there was much more that you guys needed to hear. Slow down. Go within yourself, go to therapy, take a course, drink water, make your bed, clean your home. Like those are your action steps. You don't need to take more action right now. The universe is working things out for you. Allow yourself to rest and learn and organize and just like do all the home things that like create the foundation for you. I feel like that's really like the message that Spirit wanted me to say here. And you're very protected. Like, your spirit guides are with you. I mean, everyone is, but your spirit guides are with you. Like, this is coming straight from your guides. And try to release some resistance too. Take some advice from other people, or at least listen. I feel like you guys need to lighten up. I hope I'm not being like too direct or rude, but I just feel like I feel like you guys need to lighten up, enjoy life a little more, slow down, take care of your plants if you have plants. I'm hearing take care of your plants. Yeah, and I think that that is everything that Spirit is telling you to tell you. So if you enjoyed this reading, or if it resonated with you, and Hi, my camera died, so we're on my phone now. But yeah, if this reading resonated, I would love if you were to subscribe. I would super appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for being here. If you would like, I don't remember if I said this already, but if you would like a personal reading, I will leave the link to get one of those in the description below. I will also leave a link to the previous video that I was mentioning, if I remember, so that if you feel called to watch that, then it'll be there. So yeah, and I would love if you also left a comment, you know, support the channel. Yeah, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day or night or whatever, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. I hope that you have a wonderful day or night.